enter in with your own discretion.
Yeah, watch along with your yes, I'll say about it.
Ba, ba. Okay, I cannot believe if so. So remember when I mentioned like all the Danganronpa characters, but cursely drew like into Abomination?
Yes.
I want to believe this is made by freaking Meat.
Meat Canyon?
Yeah, I want to believe it, but at the
no.
same time, it's so out of there.
Oh god.
So, anyways.
Okay. Recording. Okay. If everyone's ready, everyone's here. Then let's begin. Chapter 5, second half.
Hooray!
Reopen.
I'm Monomi. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Maybe he covered the knife in poison.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but what if it does? But if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Interesting. Make your argument. Profile. Torture wounds. Duct tape, blood girder, oil, piece of blue paper, Monokuma's poison.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
No.
Was the cause of death something that
Extra
cannot
crispy.
be seen?
It cannot be seen.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Oh god. The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be...
I agree with that.
Consent!
Hello, this is now finally the sixth consent.
What?
So-
Did I
Totally
hear you got
forgot about that
Sonia's consent?
What were you gonna say?
This is finally the sixth consent of Sonia. We have consented with her the most throughout this game.
That is true. I noticed. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
If the
We are
cause of death
cooking
was something we
freaking
can't
soda.
see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison?
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
No, he put them on the knife.
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting
We both
poison,
know the answer to this.
it is possible he consumed it in advance.
Well, I do at least.
His front tail.
No, he uses his back tail.
Oh god. Nagito just grows a tail.
Now I remember you talking about putting up like the drug Molly up your butt.
Oh.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears!
God dang it.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear!
We've already ruled out so many possibilities. It might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it.
Damn, is this the third deep dive?
No, this is the second one.
Okay, I was about to say.
Alright. I really like this one, honestly. First question. If it was poison in my affected Nagito, it was liquid. Oh really? It was. Oh.
Yes, because it said the instant. It's instant if it's gas.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was probably the fire then, right? Okay.
Does that mean everybody else is poisoned? But
No,
I guess
they
it
would've
wouldn't be.
been-
No,
it's not
because of its chemical effect. Oh,
it probably doesn't last long.
no, it evaporates into the rest of the air, and it just kind of just hydrolyzes.
Mm-hmm.
It goes through hydrolysis.
Okay. You sure know a lot about poison and how it forms in the gas.
No, it's because it said on the
It's
bottle.
what it said so.
Okay.
Wow, that was smooth. I just want you to pull in all the stunts on you. Makes me wonder how crazy 6 is gonna be. Oh god!
No, moveset 5's the hardest.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Damn.
well, okay, that was my mistake. I'm so sorry.
Missed a frame.
Yeah, I missed the frame.
Oh, there you go.
Hajime just dies while snowboarding.
You lose a life too, so.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sharp turns are horrible.
Yeah, you still haven't got to the second question yet, so. Yeah, second question.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise. So in today's episode of Danganronpa Z, we find out that Hajime is trying to go down a barrel of a rifle, except he's miniaturized and he's been bored. The worst fetish. Man, whiffs out.
He's using one of those toy snowboards to get around.
I'm back. Let's get through this. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose, through his mouth, through his wounds. I mean, I thought it would be through his wound. I think it's through his wounds, actually. But if it was okay, if it was evaporated, it would be through his wounds, yeah. My gut was wrong.
Nice going. Oh god, the lag.
Oh.
Wow, gnarly.
That went really well with the music, too.
Oh!
Oh, 2 questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he inhaled it.
Well, I mean, you were trying to find out how the poison got into him.
Yeah, because I thought...
So if it's through his nose and through gas, then I guess that's all you needed.
Yeah, I thought it was just through his wounds. Okay. It's all coming together!
It's all coming together! What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanting liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse...
Oh, whoops. Wouldn't it kill us? I thought he stopped talking.
What are you doing?
The sprinklers.
What are you tabbing for?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to check the recording, I think. I don't know. It was like... it was weird. Then yeah, it would be through the sprinklers.
I see!
I see.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Damn. That's probably why he must have replaced the fire extinguishing equipment so that the sprinklers would go off.
Yeah. And make sure they didn't put out the fire in time.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Nagito was laying down and out of the fire's reach.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
God.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of
So
Nagito's
he died.
death
That was when
poisoning.
he let go of the fear.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Is that really his motive? Why is there so much blood?
I'm wondering why he stole Monomi's box then.
Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is it really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
That's what we're looking for. Huh?
It's me!
It's just another Nagito. Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, Then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought the poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container. The meat on the bone. The container.
No, the front tail.
Are
On
you
the meat
talking
bone.
about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
I'm convinced that Nagito rose from the desk, put it back in his refrigerator, then went back and died again.
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from the sunlight.
So it's
The
introverted.
container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
No freaking way. No way. Don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm thinking it too.
No way! Oh my god!
Also, Alex says he's in the restroom. He's damn it.
Okay.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
that's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
I know, right? What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
She's the dumbest person, but she's the one that like highlighted it. It's just ironic.
Indeed.
What is this feeling just now?
You're a hoge.
My ahoge. I suddenly crave bagels.
Yes!
Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From earlier, I might be able to reach the answer. I mean, from there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was fire grenades. Oh boy, Hangman's Gambit time. Okay.
Okay, oh, that was easy.
I know, but does this mean that all of them killed it? Huh. Or maybe just one of the grenades were spilled, and they have to figure out who's the one that knew which one was which.
Who was the only person that didn't kill him?
Or Nagito suspected you all would try to do that. Or not.
Figure out who's for the right one.
I mean, Nagito could have thrown it. Like, if he knew, if he thought out what people are gonna do to, like, you know, figure out the situation, he could have, like, you know, used a bottle just like that one in that room as the container for the poison and thrown it out there.
Ninja, do you not know how to spell fire?
Oh, sorry, I misclicked, I'm sorry.
You've been destroying E's for the last while. At this point, they're just giving them to you.
I missed it, yes, I
It's not a big deal.
Grenade.
What did they spawn together?
I don't know, maybe
It'd be like that,
kill you
Chief.
in the end.
Easy.
I got it!
I got it.
I'm sorry.
I see! I got it!
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
That's what I
As long
just
as he
said.
put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
Oh man. Yeah, I was thinking that. Oh man.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible! Miss Sonia just said so right now!
The blue
Sonia's
wrapper.
words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a fire grenade were swapped with the poison. Piece of blue paper. Found at Nagito's cottage under there is a thin piece of aluminum paper.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove
Dang it, I thought it was chewing gum.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
It's aluminum for Fuyuhiko.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
That is much tinier than I thought it was.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Yeah, just a
So
little bit
what's
for
the
don't
issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
I love it when
Shut up.
I love it when they curse in this game. It's just so rare in a Japanese game.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See? I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? Could that moment be when we all threw the grenades? Oh, yeah.
Wins the spear!
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow! Multiple blackened.
I know, right? Oh, God.
When we
was
all
great.
threw the
Oh my
grenades to put
God,
out
what a
the fire in
devious
the
son of a
warehouse,
bitch.
Honestly.
the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
Oh.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
Okay, so then it wasn't. Okay.
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
He set up his own death by someone.
Just a little.
So fucking cool.
That is
But
evil.
sadistic.
Oh my God.
Let us continue.
I mean, even if it's by accident, it still is a
You
kill.
said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was... What? No, wait, what? It was
The
Nagito,
person
right?
who prepared it was probably Nagito, but who gave it?
What have you guys?
I see!
Oh.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Warehouse fire. Who set the warehouse fire? The person who set the warehouse fire was...
One of us.
It was one of us.
Crap!
Okay. I
No,
it
it would have been.
It was Nagito because he set the light.
Yeah,
and
he,
then,
yeah, he literally set up a domino effect.
Oh, the person who set. Okay, Nagito Mahiru.
I see!
Yeah.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire.
To make someone throw the poison.
I see!
Don't
It's a
tell
good
me.
whiff. I see.
Welcome back, Alex.
Welcome back.
So we found out Nagito died from poison, and he was able to store it in one of the fire grenades, meaning that one of us threw a grenade and killed him. So it was
By accident?
Yeah.
Well,
Even if it's by
intentional.
accident, it still means you're killing someone.
Oh, just
He
continue.
set the
Continue.
warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
It's a trap.
Preparing the poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
God.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason. He put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve.
The last one that was
Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Good lord, Nagito.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him.
I'd call that
The
badass.
poison grenade and the fire
up.
were traps.
Hold on, at
That's
this
why
point,
the
let's
curtain
not
was the
discuss it
fire's
and let
origin
this
point.
discuss it for us.
Okay.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
He looks like he's vibing.
And then...
Vibe chick.
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
God, Nagito.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Oh my god.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces!
Is this his ultimate despair?
Like my friend Tim.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as a killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's the question.
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
I was thinking that too.
If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
I am.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Comic book time.
Closing argument, begin. Stop one. Oh my god, okay.
Look at this bottle. I'm gonna take a sip of this.
Look at him. He's so cool. For switching the poison. Just decide to break him. God, he's so intimidating. He's beyond the Monokuma panel. Support the spear.
I'll grab it with my left hand.
In order to hurt himself. Next set. That's a lot of fire grenades.
That's a lot of damage.
I know, yeah, that's what I read before. His whole body was... Into the warehouse.
Notice that all the characters are the potential killer.
Yeah, all of
It's
them are
crazy.
Renai. I didn't realize that.
It was you, Black and 1. Wait, what? What do you mean Black and 2?
Black and 2?
I don't know about that, Black and 3, but you know what?
Oh my god. Set a lighter. So body was up. We've done the Monokuma panel, I'll just put the oil lighter here. The body was tied up. And the bird up to my right. Stop 4. Right before switching the spears in. God. There's something so soul piercing about his presence at this moment.
Booga booga, I'm a ghost.
In order to hurt him, he's into the warehouse. Last stalk. In order to hurt himself. Here you go.
I think you had the most over there.
Yeah. Purple haze. Okay, let go.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's
secret
special
ingredient for
poison,
my bagels.
which he brought with him from the Octagon. using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Yes, Judge effect.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Oh, man.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere.
Oh, time to get whiffed!
The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Ooga booga.
Nagito.
Hey, that's me.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Oh, it's not done yet. That's okay. Interesting.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
Oh, hello. Hey, hi. It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in, to spare his talent.
I see!
Hey, that's me.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys, you know? What do you mean? And more than anything, I believe in my whole ultimate BS. I mean, luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Russian roulette, hardcore mode, go! It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended up being with some Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
Yeah.
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point toward you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it.
That's how you're supposed to play it? So, it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monomi said.
Huh?
I misunderstood and thought I had to take none of them out. So, I tried to shoot myself, and it just clogged. So I win!
It just clogged!
It broke.
You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
Well, more like 0 to none. But I'm still alive because how lucky I am.
Up your right, and turn off my fan.
How dare you? I'm gonna be paused here forever. It's like,
Hey, look, it's Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, it is.
Some would say Burt Reynolds. Oh, I must be incarnate to see him once again.
Wait, didn't you die this chapter?
So I said I should reincarnate. You're dead, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Wait.
What are you doing up here with me after all?
I got bacon.
Fiend. You belong in another level.
I have sesame seed bagels.
Just continue.
After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am.
Is he arguing with the painting?
Yeah.
And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted.
Oh yeah, I remember this. That's right, I trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Oh my god.
I like
You just... Wait, what? No, that's me.
Yeah.
You just relied on your luck?
Oh
It's been a while since I see him, though.
I know, right? Holy crud.
Man, I'm really thick.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student. You know?
I kind of like... It would be really funny if, for no context at all, they used Teruteru's handsome version. For his flashback.
I'm left with a red mark. Hey, a flashback within a flashback.
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem really lucky right now. This is a flashback within a flashback.
Hey, wait, we're back at the flashback. Yeah. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was the actual opposite. I was lucky. That's why I picked up for cleaning duty, just like I wanted. Nice.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even need to ask. I already know what the answer is. This traitor.
Monomi!
Dang it.
That's it? The traitor! Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
Ooga booga, where the white woman at? I mean, it won't work with just any student handler. If you want to disarm that boom, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. Bye.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then, it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker.
Oh, hi, Monomi.
The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Oh my freaking god! Nagito, come here!
That's something he'd say.
Yeah, that's me.
Monomi, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
What? Huh?
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh shit, son! Oh shit, son! Oh.
She said create.
It's...
Was she one of the robots in the...
No more theories. This is why I said just continue.
Yeah.
Chiaki,
Damn it.
you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Oh, wait.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? Up till now, you've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
'Cause we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
That Hey Hajime hurt my heart.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult.
Oh my god, are we gonna...
That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor!
Monomi?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monomi and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here. Is that the only way? Oh god, no.
Fight the Monomi.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along.
You're missing. Yeah.
I won't let you.
There we go.
There you go.
Burst open and mix. I can't lose.
Yeah, it's fine.
I won't let you. Burst open and mix.
There you go. Yeah, it's fine. Yo.
I'll lower your grades.
Sorry, it's been lowered long enough.
Let's all get along.
The PTA music in this game is so good.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Yeah.
Let's all get along.
Oh, you're about to run out of fever.
I won't let you. Burst open and mix.
Remember to reload.
I can't lose. I won't let you. Burst open and mix.
Yeah, fever.
I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day one. What is this gibberish? I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up into band. Okay. Day two. Chiaki is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this?
Yeah.
Is this Monomi's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monomi's diary. Apparently she can't write.
And the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monomi. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monomi?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monomi?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Hey, it's me. Ooh.
Wait, the life-threatening game here. I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right?
Triangle.
That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Psst. Looks like I was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not!
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
But then nobody will be saved!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious!
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it!
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Boom. Ah.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move toward the path she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the...
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate...
That's not it! That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monomi was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monomi. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monomi.
I did not want to hear that! Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor! Even if she...
Need to look at...
That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Oh, darn it. Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I count her right away. It might be best to wait for Sonia's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Oh. Have this again.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake! Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
It's doing this thing again. I'll try vertical cuts. I mean horizontal cuts. Those do more damage, I think.
I believe, if I remember, this one was also kind of weird.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just try different combinations.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
6.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Maybe diagonal cuts.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Okay, let's try horizontal then.
I think it's a combination of both.
A combination of Okay, do in succession.
Yeah, just cut. Yeah.
Okay.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Either that or there's two of them that's in the same area at the same time.
Okay.
And I highly doubt it, but let's see.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's doing that weird thing again.
It is doing that weird thing, yeah.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
Okay,
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
It seems to do more damage if I do this in succession, so I'll keep on trying.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
I think you just swipe them until it's red, and
that
then
does
you just
not
swipe
prove Chiaki is the traitor!
Oh.
If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all,
Either
I also
that,
knew the bomb was
again,
fake!
it's basically there's two of them at the same time, so it means you have to wait for one to show up.
Maybe.
I think the beginning, if I recall.
First, I'll try the thing where it turns to red, because I think horizontal immediately takes out anything that's red.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake!
Okay, let's try to wait for one then.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor!
You can hit two at the same time. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
If that counts as evidence,
Okay, let's see.
I should be doubted too!
Yeah, exactly. There's two that comes at the same time,
After all,
so you can hit two
I
of
also
them.
knew the bomb was fake!
That's what I meant.
Okay.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen this in a while, so.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor!
Like that.
If that counts as evidence,
Wait.
I should be doubted too!
Yeah, there you go. Just hit it.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I believe. Okay, Neutral, you have to wait for it. You can't just start slashing. Wait for both of them to appear, then start slashing.
Okay.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, saves.
I didn't know. Okay.
That's what I
If
meant.
that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
There you go.
Okay.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monomi.
There was someone other than me and Monomi who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Oh.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Ding dong.
Yodel.
Alex?
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs were all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. Like,
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monomi, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it! Why did it end up like this?
It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
Dot. Man, I'm poop. Let's just go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito's Kameda's killer is... Chiaki Money.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor? The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck?
Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki? Let me ask you one more thing. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
Huh?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. Yeah, you're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions.
You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it went all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was it really Nagito's goal? Is Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange?
Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost.
You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Huh?
Yes, indeed!
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else beside the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's plan?
Huh?
Oh, why would he do something like that? Question mark. Of all to form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
You really are a kind-hearted person.
Huh? You think so?
Jeez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey! Come on
Don't
now!
go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally a ripoff of Teruteru.
I can't lose!
Then, I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight, I cannot win.
Hiya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate?
Execute
I
Order
will
66.
no longer let you do as you please!
Oh my god.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together!
Oh. Oh my god.
Yes.
She self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What is this? What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, die?
No, no!
I'm not dead.
What? A new one came out?
Phew!
Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose!
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
Oh, no, not again.
That's...
Wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace!
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
They just jumped.
Hey!
Hey, not yet.
Seriously, you're good at CSGO. Terrorists win, okay? Stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive you!
Of course. I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you!
I will protect them with my life.
Monomi, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
How many? Not that much. Just around, 10 to the power 60. That's a lot.
Huh? What did you say?
What?
One million?
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 trillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the 52nd, 10 to the 56th, and then 10 to the 60th. That's about 10 to the 6th power, 60th power.
I don't aftermath.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Did you see that scene? Ooga booga, ooga booga. While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created. In the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong!
What? Those are just stuffed animals.
That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monomi, fish him off.
Hey,
You self-destruct now. Yes. Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma.
What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic.
Magic.
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much Kono power?
No power.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. If you bring up magic on something, we're gonna be so confused. Like, right now. Unless you mean magic in technology sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something.
Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monomi risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
He added strong at the end.
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
Despair.
What's this?
How many Monomis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60 power strong? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world. I am
I
God.
can't lose!
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monomi.
It's okay, Monomi.
Huh?
Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in them. Let's believe in everyone, and the rest to them. And leave the rest. I'm sorry.
Right?
Right?
Damn it.
Damn it. What the heck is going on?
I do not know for certain. The only thing I can say is...
You good,
Alex?
What?
Your mic is acting weird.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Please listen!
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because.
Yahoo!
Because the punishment is gonna start.
Hold on. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or to not to wait. That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I wait.
But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that,
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For the gamer.
Special bleeding service!
And for Monomi too.
Huh?
Huh? Why, even Monomi?
It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that?
It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things.
I'm sorry about so many things.
I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
I won't forget.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Well, off to get me ballot. Yeah. Oh! Oh, wait, I'm missing. God damn!
Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It was over. It just had to end. But before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Ah, good gracious. That was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took one of the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew!
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean...
Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on the island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present...
Yep, congratulations with this. I shall now announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5, you survived up until now. I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you. Thank you all for your hard work. Bye.
Are you really okay with that?
What do you mean?
There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away.
You're right.
Stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind?
Also, you said you 5. Like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Dummy.
He's not dead. He's actually not dead. Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy, and an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the World Eater, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
Huh?
No!
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. Beep. Beep. The timer has almost reached 0. Yeah, if it reaches 0, everything went.
Oh, give me a second.
No.
Let's get everything we've got.
It's a
Everything's okay.
Oh. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when the time comes, you'll know everything. You see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey!
Huh? A new world? Don't keep saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of it in the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. And while you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Cause once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. I laugh. I'll laugh again.
Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going, forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why. I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep in my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything really going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end.
Beep. 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 Beep beep. 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 Beep.
I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma.
Boom time.
Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ugh! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed to the cottage.
There's a glitch in the Matrix, boyo.
Escape that. Rushed out cottage to escape.
You don't need to read.
Yeah.
What?
When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Hajime, good morning. Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb rockets. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Well, why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant.
Also, here's a neat thing. Check everybody's cottages.
Oh yeah, my sister said.
Your sister?
She wanted me to do that. What happened, Hanamura Diner? Let's read it in each of our respective voices.
Oh god.
Tremble with fear, the exclamation hashtag.
Okay, yeah.
P. Diddy didn't do the last. I will die twice.
That's
Shit, do it. Bye.
Nagito. I can't believe you actually left a will. Fine. I'll make sure to listen to your last words.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still alive, dumbass.
I should worry. I should hurry over to the restaurant. Everyone should be already be waiting.
I'm still alive, dumbass.
Those who are still alive will have that.
Guide people for her fate, Joe Vatorami Clan 239. That's my Twitter handle.
Wait, is it just, is Hajime just, okay.
Yeah, same thing, Soda, same thing.
Konami code.
Left,
Yep.
right, A, B, start. Sorry guys, don't lose. Love me, forgive me, love, forgive me. Oh, well, great, it's not good.
Meat.
Mr. X, Mr. X. Squish, squish.
It's more like a demonic chant.
Fuck you, bitch.
It's Sonya's alive.
Justice, then Tool, young master, Tool, young master, you.
I miss Peko.
We all do.
Alex.
I forgot. Was Alex this?
Yeah, Alex was Ibuki whenever Renai wasn't.
Huh.
Yeah.
That was.
Please listen. One song.
Nice Twitter handle.
I want to make amends. Say cheese, smile, everyone.
Yep, okay.
I think my voice is going to be like, but it's okay.
Hey, thirsty?
Nekomaru is the pool.
Nekomaru is the pool.
Hey, jump in.
Hashtag Nekomaru is the pool.
Hashtag Nekomaru pool. Neko pool.
Neko pool.
Pool Maru. Dang it. 2 seconds. Cubio kick. Sundew kick.
I should.
Yeah, just continue it.
Yo!
Hey, you're late.
Is it true? Nagito really left another message?
Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it.
I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamsters and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Oh my god.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong! That is the wheel of causality guiding.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? Never allowed that.
Damn
Silence, fiend. So, anyway, let's hurry up and play it.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my freaking god.
Hello there.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the trader from the Fooder Foundation?
Fooder Foundation?
If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it for. Hoped.
Ended the way he hoped it would.
Hoped.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it! It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Enough delicious talk on Frat. It appears there's still more.
But if everyone but the trader is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
and then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the Hopi I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business.
To defeat
Dakumas. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why and I did what I did. Well, I just took actions after talking about it for so long. Your special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truthy. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyways, I was totally surprised, I mean... Yang yang bang bang, dang do the bagels.
That was his Japanese voice. What the hell?
Yeah, that was his Japanese voice. The Future Foundation trader must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn that the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Haven't got check yet. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he was planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes, peace. But only so he can lead you to the unimaginable disparity. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... I'm not gonna read that.
Hell and ice, and...
One ice, two ice.
Only happy is happy once.
Yeah. Jeez, what a hope leads this truth. Who is Monokuma's training? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
I don't know. But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plans, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nancy Castle.
Well...
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left there by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. And you guys think, yeah, something. WW, stop it, don't master, stop, the 12th. I had to hide this until the plan come to an end, but I guess now is a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. It's Leon upside down! That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. Check out my Let's Plays later. For this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Just say, respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
This was Nagito's final message?
That 11037 number that existed here was the password.
There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hello, tomato. Bye, tomato.
You better hurry. I think let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Easy as pie!
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else.
Damn right.
Looks like the others have left already. We should go too. What, are you scared now?
Yeah.
Of course not. Let's crush Monokuma's plan.
Come on, fucking loser. We're going. We're gonna burn down this city. You're right, there's nothing to worry about since everyone's here. And look at this silver hand I got.
Alright. Looks like it's finally my turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard, he'll go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us.
There's something wrong with you.
Yes, Nagito. You screwed up till the very end. What was the praise me crap?
Of course not!
After all that crap he put us through, there's no way we ever do that.
Nagito,
Okay, let's go.
Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island.
It's snowing!
Denise 20 MT.
Yes, the world is messed up.
This music.
I like this retro.
Yeah, it's a retro version of Beautiful Ruin. Or, yeah.
Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
I'll wreck your nerves.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you?
No.
That's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside.
My brain is melting.
Don't worry about it.
I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the
Hello, Clicky.
If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass!
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Hi, Miss Peko.
I'm right here. You don't have to worry. I will protect you, my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe the hope lies beyond this point. That is your diabetes orders.
Anyways.
What?
What was that?
I told you that you only understand Piki Talk. Piki.
I said, you're so cool and Piggy Talk.
In the name of my family.
I am going to kill you.
But
I'm
already
already
dead.
Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know.
You spelled Leon wrong.
11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future.
Okay.
Wait, did it do it by itself or did you do that?
It did it by itself.
Beyond
Machine
this
gun turns
door,
on.
The future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
I'm getting a seizure.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but The vibe is way different than the one from before.
Vibe check.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is...
Yeah, okay.
this world.
Oh, boom time. Bomb Monokuma.
Time to initiate self-destruct sequence. I'm about to end your whole career.
I'm not finishing self-destruct.
Have you ever seen this cool show? It's when the main characters get isekai'd.
Stage clearer? Question mark?
Smile at hope in the name of despair. Chapter 5, End.
Cool.
You have obtained a present. Gamer's backpack.
Yes. And then we'll stop here.
She's like, here you go.
Let's stop here. You didn't see that. Good.
Well then.